Hi everyone, I thought I'd make this video to showcase KV1 in some PvP action. So as you can see, my deck is kind of a weird deck, but it was done in purpose because I wanted to lower the average units level of my deck with the hope that I can get matched with lower level opponent, but you could see from the loading screen that it didn't work. So in the beginning I was thinking that the strategy for this match, I was gonna go for a double KV1 base rush in tier 2, and yeah, you can see what happened. So I also have never used the skier and train in a PvP match before. So yeah, this was a lot of first time for me. And so the idea of the deck was, if there were ever to be a tank battle, so for the train to be a tank or body block, while the KV1 is the tank to be dealing the damage. And you could see from the opponent's deck just now that they will be giving me a lot of late game headache if the game were to drag. But it did. You could see from the duration of this video, the game really dragged on. So yeah, you could see what happened there. So about the early game of this, what happened, you can see now. I think I messed up on the building order of the units. I think I should have went engineer reds and another red to go and capture point, and the engineer to follow up with the crate instead of what I did here. Yeah, instead I built a skier as the third unit. So you could see I lost this crate. I lost both the crates. I sent the skier here because it's closer to the base, and skier's speed is really slow. So I thought of hopefully it could reach there in time, but it didn't. And yeah, you could see that the opponent is very aggressive with the reds capturing all the strategic points. So I think our opponent will be getting a lot of resource faster compared to me. Yeah, even the left resource point in my side of the map also was captured by the opponent. And yeah, you could see here that this tank hunter is doing quite well with the against my lower level skier. Even in the contending for the crates just now, I think if my skier was slightly higher level or even level with the units, probably it will be able to take it out. So yeah, this is what happens when you try to outsmart the matchmaking, I think. So yeah, I was just trying to gain back some map control, make sure that I get back all my resource points, and try to contend for this 400 resource crates. Yeah, so I use engineer to attack the flamethrower while the reds run around the crate so that the crates do not captured by the opponent. That worked, so that was good. So engineers with supposedly higher armor piercing to take out the tower there. And yeah, just trying to capture some of the strategic points back, or to at least decap them, so that I do not lose too much or fall behind too far on victory points. And oh, look at this very early Bedka by the opponent. I guess it's not surprising. He did get both the 100 resource crate and also managed to capture a lot of the resource points and strategic points. So yeah, but I think at this point I wanted to try the double train to the opponent's base, but yeah, you can see what happened. And yeah, his bad guy is going low on HP, but still want to take up my engineers. So another bad car and a lot of tank hunters. I think the tank hunters work for the opponent because my units were lower level, and yeah, you could see later on the opponent was also made quite a lot of tank hunters throughout the game to, yeah, put a lot of pressure on my units. And I think at this point I was a bit anxious because it felt like I was falling behind a lot. You could see that my victory points was also already in the 250 range, and the opponent is being very aggressive. Yeah, luckily I managed to hit tier 2 and then immediately pop the rapid resupply. Yeah, so capture what's that, resource points, and then try to get the resource crates, try to capture strategic point A, and then here you could see the tank hunters being annoying. That's their role. I think opponent could have done more pressure if the opponent were to be in the barbecue mode. I think thankfully opponent was not, so then a lot of my units did not die that quickly. As you can see here, one train going down soon. Gone. Immediately built another. I don't know whether that was the right move. I think I was still committed to the double train, supposed to be a triple train for the base rush, but then yeah, I don't know whether I should have saved up and use the KV1 instead. So yeah, so here I think I stopped trying to pursue the base and try to instead gain map control. So try to capture opponents resource points, or at least destroy their tower, so to kind of disrupt his economy a bit. And then here you can see there was another two more bad cars coming with a tank hunter support. I had an engineer, so I think this was a bad move from my part. I think I should have retreated, or at least have two of the trains together. Yeah, well, I guess you could see how tanky the train tanks are. So it took the bad car a long time before they could deal with my trains. So, but yeah, I think once I saw the T-34, I started to contemplate my strategy and decided to retreat. The opponent did that scorched earth in the middle strategic point, hoping to take out one of the low HP train. I think he did get managed to kill that tank, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so opponent had two bad car, I think, and then one T-34. So here I was trying to use the train to the one with the more HP to try and block the opponent's tanks from pursuing that low HP train, and succeeded. So, but here, yeah, you can see T-34 doing quite well to my lower level train, and oh, it survived. So this low HP train managed to survive. Yay for me. And yeah, I think my micro was also not that on point in this match. I was a bit scrambling all over the place. You can see here the heavy infantry going within attack range of the flamethrower. What a mistake there. Yeah, managed to get up the first KV1. Let's go KV1, some KV1 action. Oh, pop out another, the second KV1. Run away, heavy infantry, retreat. Yay, survived. So you could see, yeah, some KV1 action taking on the T-34. Train still healing up. KV1 doing not too bad against a higher level T-34. But I think you can see that the tank hunter was also chipping off a lot of HP off of my KV1. So yeah, that was annoying. And yeah, flamethrowers. I think the KV1 does not do too well against infantry. They do have machine guns, but yeah, the damage is not that great, and I think the cannon damage towards infantry is also not that great. But I'm not too sure. Were you able to catch a glimpse of the damage that it did to the opponent's infantry? Anyway, but you can see KV2's infantry damage is good, very good, especially the main cannon. So here I saw the opponent's KV2 coming. I immediately retreated. I tried to disperse the my KV1s so that they get out of range of the KV2, and I was trying to bait the KV2 to attack the pillbox, and I was trying to attack the KV2 from the sides and from the back, so that to take advantage of the armor reduction. So also, yeah, my micro not that good. I was a bit anxious, but I managed to save my base from the base rush. I had 2 engineers there, so that was good. I think you saw how the KV1 does against the KV2. So I think, yeah, that KV2 managed to retreat, escape, and there came another T-34 and also the Betka, which I think I managed to take out. As you can see, yeah, another bad micro from my part, the train doing nothing in the middle of the map there. Yeah, managed to survive the base rush, and yeah, KV1 trying to take up the T-34. I think that tank managed to get away, and yeah, so tank hunters doing some damage, but I managed to take up the building, so RIP tank hunter. And so yeah, here opponent's infantry trying to capture back a strategic point. This one was no problem for the train, as they do decent damage, good damage actually, to infantry, and those infantry there, yeah, they don't do any damage to the train. So here, yeah, I'm scrambling all over the place again, trying to gain back map control, trying to capture strategic points, managed to stop the victory points ticking against me for a bit there. I built a pillbox in strategic point C, so to secure it from opponent sending infantry alone. So here I managed to capture strategic point B, sent a unit to strategic point A, and here again opponent came with another KV2. I had 2 KV1s. Yeah, I think mistake that I lost the KV1 in this engagement. I'm not sure what was the right move actually, whether I should have retreated them and let the action take place in the the base again with the, yeah, I don't know. So here, but I managed to think chip off some damage of the KV2. So had rapid resupply ready, so pop another 2 more KV1. I think I've only made one KV1 actually. The other one survived or retreated, and so here was the another attempt at the base. Yeah, I built engineers trying to heal the base while I try and handle these tanks. T-34 retreated, so that was good. And yeah, so at this point, this was what the battle plan was. So to get the KV1 away from the attack range of the KV2, and then try to bait the KV2 into auto attacking the train instead. And yeah, this one worked in my favor. Managed to take out that KV2. Yay for me. Try to, yeah, capture back some of the strategic points. Base is healed up, and yeah, so there you go. Pillbox being useful for a bit. Here trying to capture strategic point A, and then I think I got a bit too confident and I wanted to go for a base kill, but yeah, I think another K. I think this was the KV2 that survived the first assault and was now fully repaired and came back, and this was not. This is ugly. This engagement, I lost all the KV1, and the train was not able to bait the attacks. I think I didn't bring it up forward as well. Yeah, so well, survive actually. I'm surprised actually that I was able to survive until this point. I thought this game would be over very quickly because of the T-34 and KV2 levels that he had, the opponent had. So yeah, so this was me being overly ambitious, trying to go for the base. I had engineers, and I knew this T-34 was coming actually. I saw it when it was at the strategic point C, when it was taking out the pillbox. I was contemplating, because if I were to retreat the KV1, I don't think it would be back in time. So I had to, I think I deleted some units and then built this PTSU just to see how it does, and I was skeptical that it would do well, but at this point, if I lost, I was, at least I get to show you all how bad the PTSU is. And so I reversed the PTSU because I know of the bug where it will not hit its target if it's too close to it. So I think just now you could see that I missed the first 2 shots or something like that. So I reversed it, gave it some range, and then yeah, attack. So here I was still trying to go for the base again, and surprisingly, yeah, this PTSU was able to take out this T-34. Of course, I had to use Tenacious Assault, but yeah, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, and glad it worked out in my favor. So here again, trying to push forward. Another mistake, I would say, my part. Yeah, so here KV2 was harassing the top strategic point. Me still trying to pursue this base kill. At this point, I was surprised that the victory points was actually quite low for the opponent. Probably if I retreated here, I think I could have well, won this game. Oh well. Anyhow, it was a fun game, I guess. Very a lot of action going on, base kill attempts, and yeah, this base rush from base kill attempt from my part was a failure. As you see, they took up my KV1 very early. At this point, yeah, I didn't know what to do with the PTSU actually, whether to send it out or just to leave it here, because I know the opponent will come for the base again. So yeah, and I lost, I think, 2 or 3 crates. I think, yeah, that was quite bad for me. So here, trying to reverse the PTSU, try to get out of the vision of the KV2 and try to attack it from fog of war. This train being very slow, not able to reach base, and yeah, so it was tough, and this will be the last attempt that nailed the coffin for me. And yeah, I couldn't build the KV1 because of pop cap. I think, yeah, I yeah, kind of panic at this point, and yeah, so you can have a look what happened. I tried, and yeah, I think if I didn't go for that base kill and try to take out the opponent's resource points and drag the game a bit more, I think it could have had a better chance of winning. So yeah, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this showcase match of the KV1. What do you think about it? To me, I think, yeah, the infantry damage is not impressive. The main cannon damage towards tanks seems to be okay. I do note that mine was under leveled, so I guess it's quite difficult to see how would it perform at even level. And yeah, I think for now I'll still continue to test out this KV1, and hopefully I can level them up sooner, and I'll most definitely make a video with them at better levels to be able to see them in action at even levels. So yep, hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.